Hello, this is So Sick Nash fan here with the first multi-blood type Lumina match analysis video, and we are about to watch Ciel versus Shiki. This match has actually been out for a couple of weeks, but I haven't had a chance to just sit down, pause it, look at the mechanics, and look at everything and kind of just talk about it because I'm super hyped for this game. This game drops on the 30th of this month. And the game is looking really promising and it's exciting. It's a lot of different mechanics and a lot of things that you definitely have to slow the match down to see. And that's what we're going to do today. So let's go ahead and get into this. I absolutely love the art of this game. It's beautiful. I've always wanted these characters, with better graphics, of course, because the other game was older, but this game is looking really good. I love sprites. I'm a big fan of sprites. So, open your magic circuit. Let's go. So this game is really fast. I love that. And Shiki already going in. Uh, the thing about this game is heavily like BC air throw, which is very simple yet effective. Gives you Oki, and that's how the other Melty was. Some combos were harder, but when you go back, if you just go back and kind of just watch Shiki, let's go here. There we go. We're gonna we're gonna watch right about. So like this combo right here is pretty much like BC air throw. This game added like this kind of auto launch move, which is pretty cool because like an auto launch move in this game, it was actually pretty hard to confirm in like the older Melties on some aerial hits. So I think adding that launcher will be really good for every character and every player because it'll just be easier for you to confirm these hits. It's not going to be like super duper hard or your execution has to be super tight. But again, BC air throw, and then right now you get the Oki, and this is one of the most important mechanics in the game. You see Moon Drive, and it was used as a reversal. So Moon Drive is really good. Basically, it freezes the screen for a couple frames, but you get some invul, but it's not a lot of invul. It looks like you get a couple of frames of invul, but it definitely looks like something that can be baited. That's why I seen a couple of players so far do Moon Drive, and then they like to do Shield right after. So if you press a button, they'll shield your button. But it's very risky doing that because of course you can be baited, and Shiki actually waited and baited Ciel and then actually hit her. So that was actually really smart to wait on the activation and punish the shield in recovery frames. Now, an interesting thing. So when you shield in this game, you're actually in a state where you can actually be fatal counter. And a fatal counter, if you're familiar with Persona Arena, that game had fatal counters as well. Blaze Blue had it as well, where you hit them with a button in a state of counter hit, and it's gonna do a lot of damage. And this game has that as well. And also, I love that it says punish. That's kind of in modern fighting games now, punish, and you can see that you punished or moon drive activation, reversal time, and stuff like that is really cool. So Shiki going right back in. Flash kick to no avail. And right now, so right there. So if we go back just a little bit, right? Right there, that's a fatal counter. So CL actually tried to shield on wake up. Shiki waited, and I'm not sure what normal that is, but Shiki waited and actually got a fatal counter. So CL right now, if she does nothing, like if she opts not to burst, she's gonna die. So she has to burst. Well, see, Shiki actually drops the combo. Yeah, drop the combo, and now CL was able to burst. So now you see this meter down here. So it's almost like you almost have like two bursts. This Moon Drive gives you a couple invincibility frames to wake up, while this gauge down here actually gives you the ability to burst and use your meter that you have gained, like you see right here. Shiki actually has two, and Ciel has hers is just gonna drain out because she opted to burst. Another unique part of this is if you see her health is actually regenning. So when you do pop your little burst with your heat meter, your health also regens as long as you're not in block stun. It starts to regen, so I think that's a really cool mechanic. Oh, okay. And let's take that back. This is a very important part of how your moon drive can work. So as uh Shiki was doing some of his special moves, right? While doing your special moves, those little EX moves, your moon drive, your little moon meter will go start to go down each time you do an EX move. But why I froze it right here is because there's something very important that happened. Shiki is able to, you're gonna see it. So Shiki uppercuts right here. Usually, if you uppercut right here, you're gonna get punished. Like that's how most fighting games work. However, because Shiki is in Moondrive, which is really unique and it's a pretty cool mechanic, Shiki is able to uppercut right here and actually jump cancel the uppercut. So that's very interesting that you can do a reversal and jump cancel if you're in Moondrive. So Moondrive is gonna be pretty exciting to dive into day one because it actually adds a whole different layer to the game and allows for different movement options. So I'm pretty excited for that. So Ciel, one thing that's interesting about Ciel, Ciel has a lot of fireballs with her knives. She can throw the knives. Shiki doesn't have projectiles, to my knowledge. So Ciel, like both of these characters, and that was really good as well. Both of these characters are really well rounded, right? One thing you see here though, specifically, is Ciel was able no, Shiki was actually able to shield Ciel's fireball right about here. And the shield mechanic is pretty interesting because it doesn't work like the older game. It has a lot of different utilities now because you can kind of teleport like a vanish in DBZ, and I've seen like this little cross up attack, and it's a lot of interesting mechanics that you could do with that shield. Like there's follow ups, and mastering those follow ups, knowing when to do them, is going to be very important because you can even shield a projectile and kind of get right back in there, and that's interesting. So zoning doesn't seem like it's going to be as strong, maybe, or zoning might be stronger because you could probably bait said vanish attack like that. So she shielded right back, which is really cool. Shielded right back against Shiki, air throw. Tried to go for another throw, but dies instead. And the OST in this game is beautiful. I'm loving the OST. So, also, let's pause. So she gets another meter. So you have 4 meters now. So when you lose a round, you actually get a meter. Nice little re-jump combos. Okay. Moondrive activation. So Moondrive is very strong. And you're able to do like combos that wouldn't actually be possible because you get more movement options. Okay. Nice air throw. So shielded the projectile again, but didn't opt to teleport. That was smart actually. Okay, re-jump combos. Okay. Okie. Good shield. But again, no shield follow-up, so you could just choose to do it or not do it. So that's really good. Scoops, yo. Scoops. Alright, so final round. Burn your magic circuit. Alright, so let me pause this. So now both players have 4 meters to work with in the last round. And so this should be an interesting last round because Ciel sitting at 1 meter, Shiki at 3. So let's see how this goes. Shield is very risky to do. Like if you do it, it's super committal. So go straight into the arc drive. Arc drives are like pretty much like level threes. Strongest. So let's pause that. That was very hard to block cross up that Shiki has had in the previous game. Basically Shiki just appears off the screen and just crosses you up, and that shit is mad cheap. Like right there, like you're not blocking that. Like who's blocking that? You're not blocking that. That was crazy. I'm surely not blocking that. So quick cross up. We're gonna burst. And we're gonna moon drive. This game has a lot of defensive mechanics, but I love it. It's a nice change from getting oppressed in Strive. Okay. Oh, we love to see it. So Ciel going in, scoops again. Shiki bursting, another burst. So like the burst mechanic, I need more information on how the burst mechanic works because like I'm can you just burst whenever you get meter? Can you do it multiple times around? Like that is definitely something I want to dive into because it's pretty interesting. Okay, we got confirms. Aerial confirms, air throw. And anybody that's new to this game, that's pretty much how most of your air combos are gonna end in air throw. Oh, and that is a dead Shiki. And, you know, overall, this game is looking really good. I'm very much excited for the game. It comes out on the 30th. We're going to do another match analysis on the next Shiki versus CL match. We're going to analyze that match as well. But man, this game it's looking pretty promising. I'm excited. Like I said, it's a lot of new mechanics and new things in this game that still, until we actually get the game, everything is just looking fresh. And I'm just so excited because I don't really know too much of what's going on with some of the interactions. But I feel like the more videos we watch up until the 30th, and by the time the 30th comes out, we'll be good to go. So thank y'all for watching, and we will be doing part 2, which will be the second CL versus Shiki very soon.